Hello friends, welcome to my channel Simple Gardening. Today in this video, let us see how to prepare simple and safest fungicides at home. Fungus is the most common threat to plants, and these fungi are responsible for 85% of all the plant diseases which we come across. Most vegetable and fruit diseases are caused by fungi. They damage plants by killing cells or causing the plant into high stress. Sources of fungal infections are mostly through infected soils, seeds, crop debris, nearby plants and weeds. The most common way of fungal spread is through wind, water splash and contact. Basically, these fungi enter through natural plant openings like stomata and through wounds which are caused by mechanical damages. As an organic gardener, it's better to use homemade fungicides than opting chemical fungicides. Please note, these homemade fungicides works best in preventing the fungal infestation. So using these fungicides as a prophylactic sprays helps in preventing the diseases. Today in this video, I'll show you 6 different types of fungicides which can be prepared easily at home. Firstly, let's go with Bordeaux mixture. Bordeaux mixture, also called as Bordomix, is a combination of copper sulfate and quicklime. This is an effective fungicide and bactericide that has been used for decades. These natural minerals, when mixed in correct proportions, it provides long-lasting protection to plants against several diseases like damping off, powdery mildew, downy mildew, blight, and black spots on roses, leaf curl, leaf spots, and anthracnose diseases, etc. I advise you not to use this on leafy vegetables as the mixture leaves a blue color tint on the leaf surface for some time, whereas you can use it on other fruit trees or else on vegetable plants, flower plants safely. There will be no sort of side effects. The safest concentration of this mixture is either 0.5% or 1% concentrated solution. Here I had prepared a 1% solution. For this I had taken 10 grams of copper sulfate and 10 grams of lime for 1 liter of spray solution. So I have added 10 grams of copper sulfate in 500 ml solution in a separate cup and 10 grams of lime in 500 ml in a separate cup. When copper sulfate is completely dissolved, take a plastic bucket, add lime solution first and later add copper sulfate solution slowly by mixing with a wooden spoon or a stick. Once both the solutions are mixed well, then the solution is ready for spraying. But before spraying, we need to take some precautions. As a matter of fact, before preparation, we need to take some precautions. They are like, the solution should be either prepared in earthen pots or wooden or plastic vessels. Metal vessels should not be used as this solution is corrosive for metal vessels. And the second important point is, always copper sulfate should be added to the lime solution. If by mistake lime solution is added to the copper solution, then the solution will break apart and it is least toxic to the plants. And the third important is, this Bordeaux mixture should not be stored more than 24 hours. It has to be sprayed on the day it is prepared. For container gardeners or else regular gardening persons, I would advise that this solution can be used once a month, and continuously this should not be used as it may accumulate heavy metals like copper in the soil. So once a month and 3 times in a season, that too in rainy season, that's enough to control diseases. And if it is sprayed as a preventive method, then it is very much effective on controlling any type of diseases which I had mentioned earlier. The major advantages of this Bordeaux mixture is, it's very easy and can be prepared by any gardener or farmer by themselves. It acts as a fungicide, bactericide as well as algicide. And this can be applied on all types of fruits and vegetable plants. Now let us see the second fungicide, aspirin or else Disprin usage for plants. Disprin tablets can be used for growing healthy and productive plants, and it really works. The active ingredient in Disprin is acetyl salicylic acid, When the tablet is dissolved in water, it produces salicylic acid and acetic acid. Usually, plants release salicylic acid under stress to get rid of fungal pathogens. Under this theory, we can use safely Disprin tablet for plants. Disprin works effectively if applied before a disease attacks, but it will not do much once the disease is already existing. So, for a 4-liter water, we have to take one tablet which is 325 milligrams. So here I have taken one tablet and it's a dispersible tablet. If it is not a dispersible tablet, then you need to wait till the tablet is dissolved. And once the tablet is dissolved, add this solution for 4 liters of water, and then you can either spray it onto the plants or else you can drench the plant as well as the soil effectively. Disprin is fairly inexpensive. I have purchased this sachet for 10 tablets for 5 rupees only, and it's very inexpensive, and it will not harm plants if applied properly. So drench the plants. If you prefer spraying, then go for spraying in a cool time, like either in the morning or else in the evening. And to mention, tomato plants, potato, eggplants or else brinjals, beans, cucumbers, peppers like capsicum and chili are benefited greatly with this aspirin or else Disprin solution. This solution can be applied to the plants once in 15 days. And you can either spray or else drench onto the plants and to the soil. And it is proven that Disprin will help in controlling blight disease of tomato, either it's early blight or else late blight, but it has to be used as a prophylactic spray. Now let's talk about the third type of fungicide, apple cider vinegar usage. Apple cider vinegar usage can treat most of the fungal infections in any plant without causing any harm. Basically, this vinegar solution is made from fermenting crushed apples, and it is later fermented with the help of bacteria and yeast, and this solution converts into vinegar. The logic behind using this vinegar is fungi do not multiply or live in low pH levels. So when vinegar has a very low pH level, and when applied on any surface, it reduces the pH level. Hence, it kills the fungus. So here, in my 2-liter spray bottle, I am adding 2 tablespoons of this apple cider vinegar solution. So for 1 liter, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is equal to 15 ml. And later you can add some sort of soap solution. If not, you can use spreader. Here I have used a few drops of spreader. It helps in better spread of solution onto the plant. Vinegar is good at controlling or preventing black spot on roses, rust, powdery mildew and mold on plants. It is very effective. You can spray it every once in 15 days or else 20 days. Before you spray the vinegar solution to infested plants, test a portion of the plant with the spray solution to ensure its compatibility for the plant. If the plant is safe, then go ahead spraying the entire plant. And this is very safest fungicide which can control many types of fungicides, as well as if you see any mold formation in indoor plants, then this vinegar solution is the answer. The next option of homemade fungicide is using baking soda. Baking soda is one of the most safest and most effective ingredient we can use on plants in preventing as well as controlling many type of diseases on plants. For this, we need to take 5 to 7 grams of baking soda into 1 liter of water, and you should add few drops of soap so that it spreads well onto the plant. If not, you can use this spreader which acts as a spreading agent on the leaf while spraying the solution. When baking soda solution is sprayed onto the plants, it effectively prevents powdery mildew, downy mildew as well as different types of mold which is being absorbed in indoor plants. The mode of action is as same as vinegar spray. It alters the pH of fungal growth, hence it stresses the growth of fungus on the plants. Here I am spraying this solution on my powdery mildew infested chrysanthemum plant. This baking soda solution can be sprayed during the rainy seasons because most of the fungal diseases will be shown aggressively during the rainy seasons, so you can use it safely. The next homemade fungicide is prepared by using yogurt or else curd. Here I had taken 20 grams of curd and I added little bit of water and I have churned it into buttermilk. Now 1 part of buttermilk is added to 5 parts of water, and this solution can be sprayed onto the plants regularly whenever it is required, and it is completely safe. And don't forget to add any spreader or else some little bit of soap into the solution for better stability on the plant. And this can be sprayed on plants which are suffering from powdery mildew or else downy mildew. It works effectively on powdery mildew, which is a major problem on cucurbits. So this solution can be sprayed once every 10 days. It alters the pH and it prevents the growth of fungus on the plants. Last but not the least, neem oil. Neem oil is one of the most effective fungicide which controls different types of diseases on all types of plants. It's better to use 1% solution, 1% concentrated neem oil for controlling different types of diseases. And this neem oil can be sprayed every 10 days or 15 days if the plant is affected by different types of diseases. So friends, that's all for today. These are the different types of fungicides which can be prepared at home safely, and they can be sprayed onto the plants safely. If you liked the video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day.